breakfast in Triton's today.
So before we start serve your breakfast, just would like to do
At Port Adventures, the day before and the morning of, they have maps of the port, so you can plan your day ahead of time or get around when you get out there. Here's our beautiful ship, the Disney Wonder, and then when you get off in Icy Strait Point, you'll have to go up this ramp to get to the cruise port.
Take the wine with you.
You go first.
Yeah, these ones.
No, the trail you can walk.
These
the rope courses, you have to pay for it.
But I think there's some more trails.
But they look fun, don't they?
Up and down.
Oh my God, it literally goes past the clouds. There are small private residences in this cruise port, which is pretty neat. And they have this beautiful view, and they can just walk right down. Down this way, they said are 12 shops and a couple of restaurants. It's the Cookhouse restaurant. There is a museum, and then the shops, like I just mentioned. Up, you can't really see the line, but up there they say is the world's longest zip line. It starts all the way on the top of that mountain and goes all the way back there. It is very beautiful here, and there's so many starfish in the water, on the shore, and tons on those posts.
I skipped a rock 6 times in a row.
I ain't got nothing to worry about my food.
That was 2 minutes, one at a time. One.
They're very good. They're very good at kind of chilling and.
There's so many starfish here on this beach. That's kind of what everyone talks about. Icy Strait Point. If you come down to the water, you'll see like hundreds and thousands of them, really. You can see tons of orange in the water, and that's all starfish. I recommend coming underneath the dock or pier, because that's where they all like to hide, I think. Oh, I got my foot wet and it's freezing. But it's very cool. There's so many of them, and they're all different colors. There's a bald eagle just sitting right up there.
I see it.
Without cheese. I'll bring some ketchup in.
So we just got back to the room after our day out in Icy Strait Point, and after we came back on the ship, we went up to Triton's for lunch. It was super delicious. I wanted to give a little information about Icy Strait Point, Alaska. Icy Strait Point is really just like a man-made type city just for cruise guests. The actual town outside of Icy Strait Point is called Juneau, Alaska. It's about a 30-minute walk from the cruise port, or they offer a shuttle to and from the town for $5. However, I asked some of the gift shop workers in the port and they said it's really not worth it. There's really nothing there in Juneau besides like locals, their houses and stuff. But as for the port itself, they have like a sky lift for free that takes you back and forth between the two cruise ship docks. And then they have a gondola that goes all the way to the top of the mountain. That's $50 a person. And I'm not really sure what was up there because we didn't go, but that is where the zip line starts, at the very top of the mountain. They say it's the world's longest zip line, and I'm not sure how true that is, but I will say it is very long and very high. It starts way at the top of this mountain and it comes down way to the other side of the cruise port. So that's an option too, where they have like bridges, like rope bridges tied to trees and stuff, like an obstacle course but in the trees pretty much. They have nature trail walks where you can walk between the two cruise docks, and then they have some other ones that lead to different places. Those are of course free. However, I will say there were bear sightings today, so definitely be careful. And the ropes course was closed for a little while this morning because there was bear activity. There's restaurants. I think there's about 3 or 4 restaurants in Icy Strait Point. There's about 1 or 2 bars and then maybe 15 gift shops. Other than that, they have kayaking you can do. They have a couple of boat excursions. I'm not really sure what they were, but there are some things you can do. But my favorite thing that I did is walked on the beach. I'm not really sure if you would call it a beach, but it has uneven terrain. There's tons of rocks. But the best part about that area is there's tons of starfish, like thousands of starfish, which I'm sure you already saw. They're all different colors, and the best spot to see them is underneath the pier or dock, whatever you would call it, in Icy Strait Point. There's so many of them. They sit on the pole, well, they hang onto the pole in the water. They're on the beach shoreline, so definitely be careful when walking because I did see a kid step on one. But yeah, Icy Strait Point is a beautiful port. Not a whole lot to do, but there is some things to do if you want to get off the ship and explore. Now I'm going to rest a little bit, read some of my book, and then later today I'm going to go see the new live-action Little Mermaid in the movie theater here on board. Is included in your cruise fare, so that's awesome. Those are my plans for this evening, and then dinner of course, and maybe a show later after dinner, but we'll see. 1 or more, 12 or more, 15 or more.
Hello.
Hello. Good, how are you?
Hi, Jordan.
Hi. Thank you.
He wanted a cheeseburger. You want cheeseburger?
Burger, cheeseburger, or cheese pizza.
You want pizza? You want
Cheeseburger.
with French fries?
No broccoli.
French fries?
Showtime!
We gotta park.
Oh wow,
I cannot believe I'm doing this.
It's been a busy day for us on board the Disney Wonder in our Alaska cruise. Now it is time to go to bed because we are in Juneau tomorrow, the capital of Alaska, and our ashore time is 6:45 in the morning, so pretty early. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.